Good evening. My name is Beauty Janadu. I'll be talking about Down syndrome, and that is the disability I've chosen. And I've chosen that because a friend of mine has a daughter that has intellectual disability, Down syndrome. So I'll be talking about Down syndrome. The factors contributing to the disability. Down syndrome happens when a person is born with an extra copy of a certain chromosome 21. So most people have 46 chromosomes, but if you have an extra chromosome, that's the chromosome 21, then the person has Down syndrome, and um, it could have like mild to moderate intellectual delays, has distinct facial features, and some health challenges like heart or digestive issues. Some impacts on classroom and programming Down syndrome may present, and some of the barriers the child might experience is that some teachers are kind of not patient enough because the they expect the kids to those expect the children to move at par, with the other children. It's kind of challenging. So the teachers need more patience and teach at a slower pace. And I interviewed my friend, and she mentioned that Ashnoka experienced that with the teacher, and sometimes she has like speech delays. She knows what she wants to say. She knows what she wants to say, but it takes her time before she says it, and that can be annoying or challenging for some teachers that just want the child to go ahead and just say it. And sometimes they get excluded from classroom activities, which isn't fair on the child. The teachers should have like a job chart where every child partakes in job activities in the classrooms, and things like that. And also through transitioning, the teacher should be able to tell the give the child like 5 minutes grace period, and tell the child that in 5 minutes we'll be transitioning to circle time. In 5 minutes we'll be going to the indoor play area, and just let the child know verbally and also virtual, with vision. You could use your fingers to like show that in 5 minutes we'll be transitioning to something else, so the child won't um have a tantrum. And the mom also said she also tries doing that when she is at home with Anushka. Then suggestions to support for program staff need professional development. Yes, we've been doing anti-bias activity trainings, we've been doing active supervision, but support staff need trainings specifically for special needs students, and in this case, children with Down syndrome, to know to interact with them, to teach them, to help them cope better in the classroom and with their peers. Suggestions for supports. So that is like what I said, visuals and audios should be used. Also, suggestion for support for families. The social worker should walk the parents through um like some of the challenges they're having. They should be able to like speak with them about inclusive educational support, which are the IEPs. They should be able to speak to the parents about early intervention and developmental services, and also help them in providing such resources um, to give to them, because some parents do not know where to get these resources from. Also, family navigation and emotional support. We encourage peer mentorship programs that connect new parents with experienced families, support groups led by families or professionals who get it, which are who are the people that actually know in depth about Down syndrome, and shared with peers with families that also that have children with Down syndrome. Then there should be recreational and community inclusion. Some children with special need and their families feel excluded from community and also recreational areas like libraries, playground, theaters. They should like be included. There should be sensory friendly events and spaces on the community where parents can actually take their children to, and they should also have like a pair body program and inclusive summer camps for the special need students, in this case Down syndrome. Transition to adulthood services. This is one major concern. When I was interviewing my friend, and she complained that she feels that yes, government have like programs still when the children are 22, but after the children turn after 20 their 22nd birthday, what's next? What's what are the children supposed to do? Do they have programs like I know some companies do employ students, children or young adults, or even adults that have Down syndromes and other special needs, and the company gets tax cuts for employing such special need adults. So this was one of the concerns, and there should be vocational trainings and supports employment opportunities, access to independent and semi-independent living programs. Life skills programs should be taught to these um, people with special needs, in this case Down syndrome. There should be accessibility, information, and advocacy. So there should be clear cultural relevant information about services in multiple languages, not only in English. That is one major concern that we have. Um, most of the languages we have English, then we have sometimes in Spanish, but there's some other languages like Chinese and the rest that they need to really expand to create resources in those languages. So family advocates available at schools and local agencies to help navigate IEPs or services like how I said, our DOE social workers should be able to help families in schools and in local agencies. Opportunities to give their feedback to schools. Parents should be able to give their feedback to schools, school boards, and local government through suggestion boards, boxes, and they could even send the emails to these to the authorities. So these are some support families could get to and do to be able to like support the special need children. So in conclusion, the importance of inclusion understanding and support within early childhood classrooms cannot be overemphasized, because we need all education stakeholders, such as educators, parents, lawmakers, policymakers. We need to prioritize inclusive practices, and not just only like in some programs we have people with behavioral delays or speech therapy, but it should be inclusive. It should be inclusive to include like children with Down syndromes and the rest. And below we have other like government's websites and some blogs that parents could parents and educators could go and look some more and will get all this necessary information. Thank you very much, and hope we all learned something tangible from this presentation. Thank you very much. My name is Beauty Omalara Jonadu. Thank you. Thank